Okay, what's happening, guys? I got a video for you.
Been divorced before. My first marriage.
Obviously, this video is about a woman explaining her situation. Um, literally the what you see in the caption is exactly how she explained it. She was very transparent about what she do. Um, I'm gonna just let you listen for yourself. Fair use. Fair use, by the way.
We made all of the mistakes. Unfortunately, he passed away
So why did you guys get a divorce?
because I really wanted something different. It's very unfortunate because he was the most loving, kind person. I had all the love and support that I could have ever wanted. But I think I went through a period wanting money. Like I wanted to.
Now, just to let you know, that's a very average mindset. When I say the average, the average girl, or the average, you know, like it's a very common mindset, and you know, we talk about hypergamy. That's just an example of it. You can't, if you're a man with a girlfriend, you can't um base you can't base think that you're gonna be successful by trying to make her happy or whatever girl you got happy, because it's really never gonna be enough, you know especially if she don't even like you, if she don't even respect you in the first place. If you're doing everything to make her happy, you're basically wasting your time, and that doesn't really I don't really think that makes a woman a bad guy. The bad person there is just, you gotta know, you have to be aware of these things, that you can never fully make the average lady happy. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays, especially I'll say like the average American lady. You know what I'm saying? So um, that grew up influenced by this American culture. A lot of them, you're not gonna make them happy, no matter how much money you make. You know, no matter what you do. So you gotta find a woman, first of all, that respects you in the first place. You can't use the hope strategy, as Coach Greg Adams would say. The hope strategy does not work. So you see here, he gave everything, and you're gonna see her mention later on in this video that that was her soulmate. So I'm gonna continue on.
Be with someone and be at a different level. And I saw him work all of the time. It's one thing to like work and work and work from like 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, day in, day out, and still have no resources. And for me to work, do the same, and just want a different life.
So, long story short, you wanted a different life and lifestyle than he was able to provide. And so you said, you know what, this, I'm out of here. I need more money.
Yes. So yes. So now, yeah, I just wanted to say that.
I was selfish and took advantage of a real unfortunate situation, which was he loved me and David unconditionally, completely unconditionally. And when you love someone like that, you really accept their flaws and you accept less than what you should. So really, I should have been a better wife. Every time we saw each other, like you knew that was your soulmate, right? I mean,
That's what I mentioned there. So far, it might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't really have a problem with what she said. Um, that doesn't mean I don't agree. Like, clearly she's wrong for that, but I don't have a problem per se with what she's saying. Not for her being transparent. I'm gonna get into that later, but it's just, you know, that's, like I said, it's the average mindset. You know what I mean? Or like, how about this? The average mindset for a man, just to think that, oh my God, she's the perfect girl just because she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? The average mindset is just for a lady is go after the guy with the most resources, or who what a guy is what a guy can do for me. That's the average mindset. And then for a man, they're just trying to look for the is she pretty and is she available? You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. It's that average mindset. So people shouldn't really be shocked. I think people should be shocked that she said it out loud, because usually, you know, that's something you keep to yourself. And I'm gonna go get into that, but I just want to finish off this video.
Oh, so he was your soulmate?
It's hard because I knew how he still felt about me.
He just loved you.
He really did.
And you broke his heart. Oh, don't cry, Tip.
Now I don't know why she's crying, but back to what I was gonna say. Because of events like Aisha Curry, her talking about wanting attention from more men, or stuff like what happened to Will Smith and Jada Pickett, and more videos like this, and the TikToks of girls, of the average girl, American girl, snitching on themselves about their dating strategy. By the year 2030, I don't think there will be any more nice guys. I said that since last year. That was like one of my theories, because you just see the trend where it's going. By 2030, it's not going to be looking good, because I'll hear a lot of girls say, I remember the last girl I was with complained about me not answering texts, or not caring. It's just I can't afford to care right now, and it's just not worth the stress. And then I remember another girl that I had dated, and this particular girl, she was thinking about, okay, maybe we can, okay, do you want to take this to another level? But the first thing she did was shit test me, which I hate. Which that's that thing that gets on my nerves. The first shit test she gave, and it's because she thought she was doing me a favor. You know what I mean? Because in her mind, she was settling for me, which she wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong about that. But the first thing she said, I need your phone, and I was like, I didn't even say, are you serious? I was just like, okay, look, do you want my phone, or do you want to be happy? And that was basically the end of it right there. I never got a chance. I never smashed again. Yeah, so you know, clearly my game was over right there. She was very offended, and she ended it, and I understand that. You know what I mean? But look, that's you. Come on, come on now. Like, first of all, I don't even have shit popping like that. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man, we're having fun, and maybe you could have gone somewhere. But I'm like, really? The shit testing. Now, this kind of mindset that I guess people will say a RP mindset, a red pill mindset. I think by the year 2030, that's why I tell ladies, you need to find a guy right now, if you can, that cares, because by the year 2030, it's gonna be it's not gonna be any nice guys. I said that last year, but now it's crazy. Now I said that last year. This is my point. Corey Holcomb had his show, and he said, literally recently in his show, his latest show, that he said that basically in the future, he doesn't know when, it's basically gonna be like guys are just gonna basically, like, girls are not gonna be even girls are really gonna have to take care of themselves. There's not gonna be guys taking care of women like that. That's gonna be like rare. And basically, they're just guys are just gonna use girls to just to fuck them, and then just get away from them. Almost like that. Like, they say kind of like a savage, future type lifestyle, and they're just gonna like just fuck them, and then just make sure they don't get pregnant, and then just get away from them as fast as they can. and that's gonna be literally the norm. And that's what's gonna happen because these stories keep coming out. And really, if you look at marriage or long-term relationships, or you look at the cohabitation laws in America, to have a girl is completely 100% risk on the men's side, and it's just too much risk. And now people are being like, if you're a guy that's, well, the marriage rates are already down. It's like 5.5 out of 1,000 men are getting married in America. So like the marriage rates are just down. But right now, if you're a man getting married, and that's right now with the information and with the divorce laws and seeing what's happening around there, that's not the way to go. You know what I'm saying? So now back to this video. My problem really wasn't with her, and I'm gonna expand on why my problem wasn't really with her. I can't show you the comment section because I have a MacBook, so you can't see the comments on Instagram. But the, there was a lot of comments saying, which I had a problem with, basically with the girls basically saying, "Oh well, at least she was honest. At least she was honest. She was being transparent." Or, "Oh well, cause what happened to that girl? Like now she actually has a rich husband now, but now she's still not happy. Surprise, surprise, you know." And the guy that she divorced, he died basically of a broken heart. That's why I said that there's not gonna be any nice guys in the future. So my problem is with the girl saying, "At least she was honest. At least she was transparent. At least she was this." Well, you have a standard. I have no problem with that. And I'm like, because I hate it when we start saying stuff like that, because a man cannot be honest about stuff like this. Because all right, now let's flip it. Let's reverse it. Now imagine a man comes on here, right? Let's say if this was a man in the same position. All right. He goes on there. He says, "I love my wife." He's talking about his ex-wife. "I love my ex-wife. She was there for me. She was obedient. She was submissive. She cooked. She cleaned. The problem is she wasn't healthy enough to give me healthy children. We've been trying for years, and over the years, I'm losing attraction to her. She's getting older, and she just can't. Now she's over the hill now, and now she can't. Now she's basically infertile. Now you know what? I had to leave her because look, man, she's over the hill, and listen, man, I just want a younger, hotter, tighter, fertile girl, and I want she now my I just wanted somebody that can birth healthy children, and that still looks that's younger and hotter and blah blah blah." Basically, if a guy went and was transparent like that, he wouldn't be getting praise for being honest. And this is where you know you now you see this you see how, like, oh, it sounds terrible, but I'm like, well, he's being honest, right? See, this is why I don't want to. I don't want to. When I see comments like that, you gotta, like, if you're a guy that sees a comment like that, you gotta just pay attention to that, whoever that girl said that, and just write an X right off that list. Just write an X, because now you already know what you're dealing with. Because the smart girls, they read in the comment, "Why would you say something like this?" Or, how could you think this way?" Or they will write, "Wow, that's an evil bitch," right? But now we're talking about, there was a lot of comments that it was girls who were talking about men do the same thing and all this, and right there, just pay attention. just pay attention. You know what I mean? So this is because I hate it when we go, oh, at least she's transparent. I don't want to do that, because now if the man is transparent about what he wants, this guy's gonna be looked like as a fucking asshole dick of the year. You know what I mean? And then we gotta have that conversation. Are men and women really equal? Because a man cannot even he can't he a woman can say, you know what, I wasn't happy enough, or his D game wasn't strong enough, or he wasn't this, he didn't make this money. Now if a man goes, you know, she wasn't cute enough anymore, she ain't young, she can't birth healthy children, she had too many miscarriages, so I need somebody better. He can't say that. You see how that sounds coming out of my mouth? How that's almost like, what? If a man said that, it's you know what I'm saying? So I don't like I would say this about this video. You can have your opinion. Like me personally, her saying this is, it's not surprising. It's surprising that she's saying this out loud. You know what I'm saying? But this is quite common, that situation. I don't hold a grudge against her. My problem is now, well, I'm talking about the reaction to it, like where girls are praising her honesty, or even some of the guys. But I'm like, we can't do that, because now I really got to start talking about, okay, are we equal? Are we really about equality? Are we really equal? Because a man, so she can just say that, but a man can't say, you know what, I don't, what I said before. I want a younger woman. I know she's been there for me. I know she did everything, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I think when I say that, they're thinking, you know, like I said, men and women are different. Women looking for usually resources, you know, men looking for beauty. That's the average mindset. So her average mindset, trying to monkey branch for somebody that's more ambitious, that has more money. Average mindset with guy ends up leaving his faithful wife of umpteenth years for somebody younger, hotter, and tighter. But what happens is, when that happens, when the guy leaves her for that, and then he'll lie and just be like, oh, I fell in love with somebody else. No, it's just what he really wants to say. Hey, she's younger, she's hotter, and look, you 40, you 46, 47, you checking out, man. Like, if he was honest, it would sound brutal. So what happens is, when that wife confronts that man, he has to lie and say, look, it's not that I don't love you anymore, but I fell in love with somebody. Nah, what he has to say it like that. You know what I mean? He can't be transparent and say, look, I fuck with you still, but you were the best that I could do then. Now I got this paper. I got the, you know, that the way, like, Corey Holcomb would probably like joke about it. Now that I got this paper, bitch, you bad for company, and that sounds terrible, but that would be honest. So that's why I don't want to get into that whole, at least she was transparent. I don't want to, I don't even want to go into that, because the right answer to this is, you don't even talk. Just do what you want to do. I don't want to, because I don't want to give. People say, yeah, at least she was. I don't want to do all that, because now when we talk about honesty, because now, what if a man is honest about this stuff? He's gonna sound cruel. You know what I'm saying? So let's not get into that whole, okay, she's transparent, because if a man is transparent about what he wants, he's given all types of shaming language and whatnot. So I don't let's not do that. Let's not, like Floyd Mayweather said, hey, let's not do that. Let's not go there, because you like the way I said it. Imagine if somebody just clips that out and then just replay it. I will lose all of my friends, bro. All of the people that want to work with me. I would lose everything. This is why we can't let's not do that whole transparency thing, because a man cannot afford to be transparent, because a man overall cannot afford to be transparent with a woman about how he feels. So the last thing that really a woman should be asking for a man is transparency. And if you really want to be equal, let's not praise the woman for being transparent. Let's just say she wrong. That's it. She wrong.